You're listening to Where You Live with Gene and Tony.
Before we get back to our Love Fest story at Rancho Mirage.
That's right.
Welcome back. We're broadcasting from the Natural Green Lawn and Landscape Studios. We're brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Kim Bennett Agency, and Extreme Exteriors. You can count on Extreme Exteriors for expert installation of siding, roofing, soffits, fascia, decks, windows, and much more. With their knowledge and experience, they can design the perfect solution to make your home beautiful and energy efficient, saving you maintenance and money for years to come. Call Extreme Exteriors at 763-441-1334 and tell them Gene and Tony sent you. It's time to hear from the Community Associations Institute. The CAI Minute is brought to you by New Concepts Rental Management. Whether you're an accidental landlord or a seasoned investor, New Concepts Rental Management can help you achieve your financial goals. New Concepts Rental Management can advise and guide you through every aspect of the business. Give me a call, Tony Crockett at New Concepts Rental Management, 952-922-2500.
Are you a member of the Community Associations Institute? For nearly 40 years, CAI has provided education and resources to volunteer homeowners who govern community associations and the professionals who support them. Visit caionline.org to learn more. That address again is caionline.org. CAI helps community association board members by providing online resources, in-person training, and hard copy publications written by association management experts. CAI offers community managers professional development, networking opportunities, and a certification program that's established as the industry standard nationwide. Minnesota has its own chapter of the Community Associations Institute to bring resources and tools from community associations around the country right to your home. Visit CAIMN.com to learn more and become a member of CAI today. Your community and management company will benefit from your involvement. Join the Community Associations Institute today at CAIMN.com and click on Membership.
So we're talking about this story out of Rancho Mirage, an annual homeowners association meeting that became a melee worthy of the WWE. Yeah. I love this paragraph. When deputies arrived, they found 15 people arguing, throwing chairs, pushing, hitting, kicking, and punching each other. So, someone called the police. It must have taken the police 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes to get there. And the fight's still going on.
Yes, still going on.
This is insane.
It is worthy of the WWE, isn't it?
It is. Especially when those chairs get involved.
The cage match royale,
oh my gosh.
And all because of people being upset. Let's put it in perspective. Mm-hmm. People being, one man.
A person
being upset because the person that he wanted to have elected on the board of directors, his life partner, didn't win that election.
The number of characterizations I could lay on this guy just kills me. Let's immature, for one, antagonistic, against the capital, or what am I trying to say, the democratic system.
Yes.
I can't get I can't understand any kind of justification that he could have given for his behavior. It's hard to
fathom, isn't it, when you're dealing with people generally who are reasonable, mature adults.
Well, you're supposed to be.
Yes,
reasonable
exactly.
and mature to own real estate and to be involved in the governance of your homeowners association. But this is so insane.
Yeah, and you brought up a good point. We're talking about something that is so critically important to our country and has been an underpinning foundation, and that is the peaceful transfer of power from one election to the next.
That's right. Even more basic than that, living with other people.
Yes.
We have to live with other people. We have to somehow find a way to have a discussion to settle our disagreements that doesn't involve pushing around a 70-year-old woman. Mm-hmm. A 70-year-old woman was elected to the board, and that's who he confronted after the election.
Yeah, she was just running just like his life partner. There wasn't what did she do? Absolutely nothing.
It's a little bit. It's easy to understand why people hesitate to volunteer to run for their board, isn't it?
Well, when that kind of thing takes place, you bet it. You can understand that.
It's completely unreasonable, completely insane.
And so now here it is, and this is what in this second article here that came out. And this took place just recently here. It says that there is a lawsuit now.
Mr. Moore,
age 52, is seeking, and tell me what you think about this. This seems very suspicious to me. Seeking general damages of the magic number, $25,000.
You're the one that pointed this out to me, Gene. What did you say about that?
Yeah, and that is, he probably has. He's all lawyered up now. Maybe not, but I'm assuming so. And there is what is considered in legal entanglements that sort of sweet spot. That sweet spot where an insurance company, if they're going to now protect and defend the HOA and the board of directors, which they probably would in something like this.
Yeah.
They are very willing to take a look, and they make a quick analysis and say, we can fight it, which will cost thousands upon tens of thousands of dollars, or we can pay this person off and go away. And I think that's what's going to happen here. This Mr. Moore, who, remember, he pushed a 70-year-old woman, someone who's old enough to be his mother. Okay, can I put it in perspective here?
That's right.
Yet he is the one who says that Moore continues to suffer from a variety of mental and physical problems. Shock. Oh, my goodness. How can you live with the shock?
Yeah.
The emotional distress and the embarrassment, all of which have affected his quote unquote full enjoyment of life.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
And $25,000 is the sweet spot because the insurance company will probably just pay him off.
Oh, yes, because if you take anything in representation to court, you're going to easily spend $30,000 to $50,000.
I would think so.
Without even batting an eye. Mm-hmm. And so once again, we don't really get to see the court system take place and to see a judge weigh things out so that it is answered. It'll be settled.
Is never settled.
It probably will be settled, and it'll be something that I'm going to be very interested in watching. It says here that in this article that the hearing is scheduled for Monday, September 16th. So we got a few more months yet.
Yeah.
But I imagine if we keep watching the news, Tony, between now and probably right after Labor Day, we're going to probably hear of a settlement. And I bet you my bottom dollar that there is a settlement.
The insurance company will pay out, so it never goes to court.
Yes, but this guy, it just is unbelievable. Talk about someone who, at best, is a sore loser, and at worst is a vindictive man who, many who purchase into a homeowners association, what they want, when they want it, how they want it, and in this case, that meant his life partner being on the board, and not this 70-year-old woman.
Yeah,
and then he's throwing in above all of this emotional abuse, and I'd like to point out, I really like what Eleanor Roosevelt said.
Yeah, what's that?
She. Because here he's talking about the embarrassment. Well, if he had embarrassment, he brought it on himself. Don't you think?
I think all of the consequences are consequences of his actions.
Yeah.
The things he's suffering supposedly from, and the consequences he's dealing with are his own.
Yeah.
Are his own.
This is a quote my wife has always loved from Eleanor Roosevelt, and I thought really applied here. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." And all what we're talking about here is all of his emotional feelings.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, Mr. Moore, nobody's making you feel this way. You're bringing this upon yourself.
We're responsible for our own feelings.
And then on top of all of this, he's now throwing in that because his his choice is to be gay. He's saying that he's also sure that there was discrimination involved in that people are really doing this because of a underlying hatred and prejudice that people have towards people that are gay.
Well, almost anyone that is a member of a minority group in our society will certainly bring that up as a reason for any time they feel that they've been mistreated or been treated unfairly.
But what's interesting to note is that with the sheriff's department and the report, nothing of the sort was ever mentioned.
No one reported that there was any gay bashing going on or that there was anything at all that had to do with his sexual orientation.
Again, it all started because he didn't like the outcome.
That's right.
Of an annual meeting vote.
That's right.
I think that's what we're talking about.
That's right.
Well, man, shame on you, Mr. Moore. But folks, don't go away. We've got a lot more of Where You Live with Gene and Tony after these messages.